Hello, and welcome to the video on how to use Draft Manager with Game Center to run your fantasy draft. To save time, the draft has already been set up and is ready to be started. Please view the video on how to use Draft Manager prior to watching this video. We will press the Start button to get the draft started. Draft Manager prompts us to decide if we are going to use Game Center to run our draft. We would only use Game Center if another device besides this one would be used to make draft picks. In our example, we will use Game Center. The Game Center match interface will now appear. You will want to invite any friends that have a copy of Draft Manager that will draft for one or more teams. In our example, we will invite one friend by selecting the Invite Friend button, selecting our friend, pressing Next, pressing Send, and finally pressing the Play Now button. The Select Team interface will appear, allowing us to select which teams we will draft from this device. Once we have made our team selections, the person we invited will now receive the invite to join the draft. On the drafts list, we will select the Join Draft button, which will display the standard Game Center interface to allow us to join the draft. Once we have joined the draft, the Select Teams interface will appear, allowing us to select which teams to draft from this device. With all of the teams now having a device that they will be drafting from, Draft Manager will determine which team has the first pick and notify the proper device. After a player is selected, the next team is notified. This will continue until the draft is completed. That concludes our video on how to use Draft Manager with Game Center to run your fantasy draft. Thank you, and please send us any feedback you might have.